Have you ever wondered why, in an age of unprecedented connection, so many people feel more disconnected than ever? It's a huge question, and today we're diving deep into one of the most significant, yet often unspoken, factors contributing to this paradox: pornography. Now, this isn't about judgment, it's about understanding. We're going to explore, with an open mind, how something so accessible can become one of the biggest pitfalls of our time. Let's start with the brain. Our brains are wired for reward. When we accomplish something or experience something pleasurable, our brain releases a chemical called dopamine. It feels good, and it makes us want to do it again. This is a survival mechanism. It encourages us to seek out things like food, social connection, and partnership. Pornography hijacks this system. It offers an endless, novel, and intense stream of stimulation that our brains simply didn't evolve to handle. Think of it like this. Your brain's reward system is like a path. Natural rewards, like having a great conversation or finishing a project, are like walking that path. It's enjoyable and healthy. Pornography is like a high-speed bullet train on that same path. It delivers an overwhelming surge of dopamine, far more intense than most real-life experiences. The problem is, when you take the bullet train over and over, walking starts to feel slow and boring. This is what neuroscientists call desensitization. The brain adapts to the high levels of stimulation, so everyday pleasures start to feel less rewarding. You might find that hobbies you once loved lose their appeal, or that your motivation for work or personal goals starts to fade. Your brain is essentially waiting for that next hit, that next bullet train, making it harder to find joy in the real world. This leads us to the second major issue: its impact on relationships. Real intimacy is built on vulnerability, emotional connection, and mutual respect. It's a slow dance, not a highlight reel. Pornography, on the other hand, presents a completely distorted picture of human connection. It's scripted, performance-based, and completely devoid of the genuine give and take that defines a healthy relationship. When someone consumes a lot of pornography, they can start to develop unrealistic expectations. They might unconsciously compare their real-life partner to the performers they see on screen, leading to dissatisfaction and frustration. The manufactured intensity of pornography can make the normal, beautiful, and sometimes awkward reality of physical intimacy seem lackluster. It can create a barrier, a mental filter through which a person views their partner, objectifying them rather than connecting with them as a whole person. This can be incredibly damaging to trust and emotional safety within a relationship, leading to feelings of loneliness and disconnection, even when you're with someone you love. It replaces genuine intimacy with a hollow imitation. Now let's talk about the mental and emotional toll. For many, what starts as casual curiosity can spiral into a compulsive habit. The accessibility of internet pornography, available 24/7, in total privacy, creates a perfect storm for addiction. People find themselves spending hours watching content they might not even enjoy, driven by a compulsion they can't seem to control. This cycle often breeds intense feelings of shame, guilt, and self-loathing. You know you want to stop, but you can't, and every time you give in, the negative self-talk gets louder. This internal conflict can be exhausting. It drains your mental energy, making it difficult to focus on other areas of your life. It can contribute to anxiety, as you worry about being discovered or about the impact it's having on you. It can lead to depression, as the gap between the person you want to be and your actual behavior widens. You start isolating yourself, avoiding social situations because you feel unworthy or because your habit is consuming all your free time. This creates a vicious cycle. The loneliness and negative feelings drive you back to pornography for a temporary escape, which in turn deepens those negative feelings. Beyond the personal impact, we have to consider the broader societal consequences. The pornography industry is built on exploitation. While there are discussions about ethical production, the reality is that a vast portion of the industry is rife with coercion and human trafficking. The demand for ever more extreme and novel content fuels a dark underbelly where real people are harmed. By consuming this content, we are, whether we realize it or not, contributing to a system that objectifies and commodifies human beings. Furthermore, it shapes our collective understanding of relationships and intimacy. When a generation grows up with unlimited access to hardcore pornography as their primary form of education on the topic, it skews perceptions on a massive scale. It promotes a view of intimacy that is purely physical, performative, and often centered on aggression and degradation. This can normalize harmful attitudes and behaviors, eroding empathy and respect in our culture. It teaches that people are objects for gratification, not partners for connection. This cultural shift is subtle but profound, affecting everything from dating norms to the rates of sexual dissatisfaction and dysfunction. So what can we do? The first step is awareness. Simply understanding how pornography affects the brain, relationships, and our mental health is a massive leap forward. It's about moving from shame to understanding. If you're struggling, please know you are not alone, and it's not a sign of moral failure. It's a sign that your brain's natural reward system has been hijacked. The next step is to actively seek change. This often means reducing or eliminating your consumption. This is hard. You will likely face withdrawal, just like with any other addictive behavior. Your brain will crave that dopamine hit. This is where you need to be intentional about rewiring your brain. Start re-engaging with real-world rewards. Pick up an old hobby. Start exercising. Spend quality time with friends and family, face-to-face. Go for a walk in nature. These activities might feel dull at first, but stick with them. You are rebuilding those walking paths in your brain, teaching it to find joy in healthy, sustainable sources again. It takes time, but your brain can and will heal. For many, this journey is too difficult to walk alone. Seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness. Talk to a trusted friend, a family member, a therapist, or join a support group. There are countless online communities and professional resources dedicated to helping people break free. Sharing your struggle lifts the burden of secrecy and shame, which are the very things that keep the cycle going. Professional help can provide you with tools and strategies specifically designed to overcome compulsive behaviors. Remember, if you're feeling overwhelmed by depression or anxiety, organizations like the National Alliance on Mental Illness and the Mental Health America website have resources and helplines available. There is no shame in asking for help. In conclusion, pornography represents a hidden crisis of connection in our modern world. It promises pleasure but often delivers isolation. It rewires our brains for instant gratification, damages our capacity for real intimacy, and takes a significant toll on our mental well-being. By understanding these pitfalls, we can begin to make more conscious choices. We can choose to pursue authentic connection over artificial stimulation. We can choose to heal our brains and our relationships. And we can choose to support a culture of respect and empathy rather than one of objectification. It's a challenging path, but it's one that leads back to a more vibrant, meaningful, and connected life. Thank you so much for watching and for engaging with this important conversation. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more deep dives into the topics that shape our lives. Stay curious, stay connected, and take care of yourselves.